When chainsaws roar into chaos, expect the unexpected. Trees fall the wrong way. Roofs pay the price, and gravity always wins. The revenge of the tree. Serious tree cutting should be done by trained arborists, not random bystanders. If you want to stay out of trouble, respect the risks, respect the tools, and leave the dangerous cuts to the professionals. What's happening here? The LKT-81 turbo's front end is airborne. The operator channels turbo power, but on this steep grade, one slip could turn skill into disaster. The Kamaz 6X6 with its YAMZ 238 turbo isn't just a truck, it's a beast on wheels. Every steep climb pushes the engine and operator to the limit. Misjudge it, and the mountain will remind you who's boss. When precision meets power, even giants tremble. A Husqvarna 392 XPG with a 36-inch steel bar and a skilled hand brings down a forest titan. Air crackles as steel bites bark, a symphony of power and precision. Watch as this majestic giant finally succumbs. Forest work can feel like war, tons of weight, unforgiving terrain. But then you see a family, 3 generations, working with horses. That's not war, that's tradition, connection, and harmony with nature. True beauty. Welcome to the Deming Logging Show, where chainsaws get V8 engines and lumberjacks turn into horsepower whisperers. Watching these guys drive those screaming saws through massive logs is pure adrenaline. It's loud, it's intense, and it's absolutely awesome.
Nice! Heads up! Nice!
Unbelievable accuracy, bringing down a tree perfectly between 2 houses without a scratch. That's not luck, that's skill honed through years of practice. The Sea Forestry Disc Mulcher is a revolutionary tool for land clearing and forest management. Its raw power meeting precision, turning overgrown land into controlled, manageable forest. It tears through material up to 4 inches thick with ease and handles trees up to 8 inches without breaking a sweat. Power and precision working flawlessly together. Built to last, with replaceable teeth and a high-powered engine, this machine is ready to tackle any challenge you throw at it. Tough, reliable, unstoppable. Hull Oaks Lumber Company, main saw and edger. Old school machinery still running like a beast, turning raw logs into perfect boards. History, power, and skill all in motion. falling tree almost takes out a car. One split-second mistake and disaster is inevitable. Always respect the power of falling timber. What PTSD looks like for a groundie.
This is what you don't do when you cut a tree.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, lucky. They've really taken the orchard farming mechanics to the next level. Nice one, devs.
Where's he at? Oh, wait. Oh my God, flying squirrel, boy. Whoa. Oh shit, watch out, boy. Oh shit, he bit like a chip. Adios.
A truck hauling tons of timber battles through ice and mud, wheels spinning, engine roaring, refusing to give in. In the dead of winter, this beast turns struggle into a raw display of determination. Snag coming down. The Liebherr L580 Log Handler X-Power R, raw power and precision engineered for the forest. Every lift, every stack, a test of skill and control. Heavy logs obey only those who respect the machine. Now that is how you do clean work. Look at the finesse with that strong and killer 1270. The operator makes it look like an extension of their arm. Pop that stump out like a loose tooth. Backfill neat, pavement untouched. Chef's kiss. Precision work right there. Every movement shows skill, control, and respect for the machine and the environment. This lumberjack is taking on a massive challenge. Ancient Jeffrey pines like this can tower over 200 feet and survive for centuries. At 7,500 feet up in the Sierra Nevadas, the conditions are unforgiving. Watch the logger's precise, calculated cuts, essential for guiding the fall and maximizing the timber. It's a profession built on precision and a deep respect for these majestic giants. A buried logging truck finally breaks free as the old track dozer digs in and pulls hard. Pure grit, coordination, and brute force turning a muddy mess into progress. Every second shows skill and determination in extreme conditions. man, my heart dropped for a second, but luckily, he just walked away like nothing even happened.
Oh, there she goes. Where's your bar? Okay, good.
Thank God he had his harness on. Guy in the blue helmet needs and rays he wasn't gonna let go no matter what. Did you see how much load that truck was hauling? It's unreal that a road chassis survived that climb. The clutch has to be begging for mercy.
Turap training.
A stunning early firework preview for 2026, but absolutely not the kind of spectacle you want going off right outside your front door. That tree said, "I'm not going anywhere," and the crane almost backed it up. Stubborn timber and strained machinery, never a combo you want to test twice. Watching an old-school log splitter work at its steady pace feels like viewing a mechanical symphony from decades past. Taking down a 15-ton tree is no small feat, but removing the stump is a whole different challenge. With just a drill, some vegetable oil, charcoal, and a bit of time, you can turn that stubborn root into history. It's old school, but with enough patience, that beast will disappear one smoldering layer at a time. Forget ground-based skidders. This is next-level logging. Rotex's operation in Switzerland is lifting massive bundles, maybe over 3 tons, straight off steep terrain. You have to admit, the lift power and the pilot's precision are seriously impressive.
Might have got lucky.
The Valtra Valet 6300 is compact but mighty, punching well above its weight. Originally priced at $50,000, its 4.4L, 4-cylinder Sisu diesel engine delivers a reliable 83.8 horsepower, making it an efficient performer for a range of forestry tasks. Whether hauling logs, working in tight spaces, or tackling rough terrain, the Valtra 6300 is ready for the challenge. He can't be ready for that. Yelling "wait" is obviously a better strategy than having someone in the RD directing traffic. And what was the planned endgame to just block RD during cleanup anyway? The Brooks 106 PT tears through logs with relentless efficiency, turning solid timber into a mist of wood chips in seconds. With its high-capacity rotor and powerful hydraulics, this beast makes quick work of even the toughest hardwoods. A full trailer of wood tipped over, and the Belarus MTZ 892.2 forestry tractor stepped in like a true workhorse. Slow, steady, and powerful. The kind of rescue only real logging machines can pull off. A wood splitter that can process 100 cubic meters a day? That's like hitting the fast-forward button on firewood production. And the fact that it's mobile while delivering 20 tons of force per strike is wild. Even better, it sips only 4 to 5 liters of fuel a day. Can you imagine a machine with a 500 horsepower engine that can uproot trees at 4.5 acres per hour? Kafka Land Clearing is pushing the limits of the industry. With this groundbreaking technology, the equipment is designed for wood recycling, paving the way for a new era in biofuel plantations, land development, and farming worldwide. When skill meets the saw, the tree doesn't just fall, it obeys. Every cut is calculated, every move controlled. That's not luck, that's mastery. For anyone who thinks trucking is easy, watch this. It's not just steering. It's managing weight, momentum, traction, and limits all at once. On a road like this, one mistake is final. Respect to every log hauler out there. Deep in the forest, the RO400S stroke harvester head moves like a silent hunter. With fluid, commanding power, it drops massive trees, glides through branches as if they were silk, and slices logs into flawless lengths. This machine transforms thick woodland into clean, organized piles of timber, perfectly prepared for whatever comes next.
Сереж, я верю, что ты можешь. Лучше не надо. Сережа!
А тут нихуя не.
That's why homeowners who don't have climbing experience or access to proper bucket truck equipment should never attempt to cut down trees themselves. My coworker cuts down a tree, and the tree is not very happy about it.
Standing under the tree, the direction it's going to next to it, because it's going to fall into it, and there it goes.
That's a committed groundsman, no doubt about it. that truck even going to make it? The wheels are spinning wildly on that loose dirt. The Mercedes has the torque, but the trailer's weight distribution is destroying his traction on that incline. Hand-falling giants with just a chainsaw and wedges is becoming a lost art. Most places rely on machines now, but these Washington hills are too steep and the trees are simply too massive. Out here, it's man versus timber, the old school way.
Sometimes you just can't tell till it's over. Right on.
Elective thinning becomes far simpler with this setup. The operator can reach deep into dense timber and take out individual pines without disturbing the surrounding trees. That level of precision in guiding each fall really shows the full capability of the hydraulic cutter system. I can almost smell the fresh pine pitch and wet sawdust just watching this clip. The lift and shift feature is a total game changer for handling twisted, crooked timber. Instead of wrestling the log, the operator just slid it into place effortlessly. Clearman absolutely nailed the hydraulics on this setup. Tomorrow, he is gonna be a carpenter and build a new shed, jack of no trades.
See, I had a bit in the middle. Luckily enough, it did. So let's.
Now this is how you tame the wild. The Blue Diamond Severe Duty Brush Cutter shreds thick brush, saplings, and tangled undergrowth into mulch in seconds. Watching that skid steer carve through heavy vegetation like a hot knife through butter is absolutely mesmerizing. Talk about a plot twist. 1 minute the LKT-81 Turbo is running the show, and the next it's hanging by a thread. Nature has a brutal sense of humor. Don't get complacent out there. The OMTL702 manipulator isn't just a machine, it's a log-handling powerhouse. With high-torque hydraulics and precise controls, it grabs, lifts, and stacks timber like a giant's hand. Whether moving massive logs or working in tight spaces, this beast handles it all effortlessly. Always be careful in every situation. Danger doesn't spare anyone, my buddy. Oh my god, today has to be her lucky day. What if she hadn't made it in time? Look out, professional at work. No, really, look out. He literally disappeared into the tree trunks for a second there. When it comes to raw power and unmatched performance, the Oshkosh HM170 stands in a league of its own. Built for military heavy hauling, this beast now proves its worth in the logging world, dragging massive timber loads down a steep, dusty road without hesitation. A monster of strength, built to conquer challenges most machines wouldn't dare face.
Ready. Time is ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
What a machine. The John Deere 1110E shows its true power on brutal slopes. At $350,000, it's a serious investment. But for anyone battling rough terrain every day, its durability and performance more than earn their keep. the heart of the forest, the Aero 400S stroke harvester head moves like a silent predator. With smooth, powerful strokes, it brings down towering trees, strips branches as if peeling silk, and slices timber into perfect lengths. It's a machine that transforms dense woodland into clean, organized stacks, all ready for the next journey.
Recording. Oh!
He's very skilled at cutting trees, but what if he isn't careful? Wow, those skidders hauling timber never cease to amaze me. They're like ants carrying loads many times their own weight. It's absolutely mind-blowing. That, right there, is what luck looks like.
So we're down to the little spot. So right there is 17. So here it goes.
Now he's got plenty of wood to fix it. No helmet, no chaps. Honestly, buying a chainsaw should come with an entrance exam, and half the applicants wouldn't pass. Greed ruined the sucker. Oh my gosh, this stump scraper is seriously amazing. It's nothing like the ones I've seen before, but it works like an absolute charm. We've got to try it out sometime. Have you ever seen anything like this? So much better for the forest than cutting live trees. This shows exactly why the right gear matters. Even with dead or fallen timber, precision harvesting keeps resources from going to waste. Efficient, clean, and with just a touch of that Quentin Tarantino intensity. The Rambler Shaper is a rare beast in today's world of mobile debarking machines. Once considered giants of the forestry industry, most have vanished, but not this one. Rambler, based in Upper Bavaria, has brought the legend back with a brand new engine and modern engineering. Built for raw power and durability, this machine tackles the toughest debarking jobs without hesitation. It's crazy how effortlessly the experts make it look. That's what real professionalism is all about. They're called the Wagner L120, machines built to grab an entire stack in one bite. It's moving a bit slower here, likely because the operator is still dialing in the controls and getting a feel for the weight. You have to respect the driver working at that angle. The HSM 208F steep slope forwarder provides the stability needed to stay safe, but it still takes nerves of steel. Watching it maneuver over uneven ground while loading logs shows exactly why specialized equipment is essential for these mountains. The work is hard and the pay is so low. I believe it's wiser to leave tasks like these to trained professionals if you want to avoid serious risks and costly financial losses. Attach this hydraulic splitter to any tractor and boom, you've unlocked beast mode for firewood. Stubborn logs become neat stacks faster than you can blink. In harsh conditions, this isn't just convenient, it's survival-grade gear. Let the tractor do the heavy lifting.
Perfect.
The sudden tension in that moment took my breath away. I'm pretty sure next time the golden rule won't be forgotten.
Дверь не заклинена.
What did people expect? A stump with wings taking off and flying?
Stanie to predstaviť. A sa začne kopovať, aby ťa nezobral, lebo povešie na cestu radšej. A keď tak aj na dvakrát ho navijakom, je tam navijakom. Kedy?
The 6155M goes to work like it owns the forest. Bucard Thierry handles that machine with pure confidence, pulling heavy timber out of tight terrain like it's nothing. Power, control, and clean execution. That's real forestry skill on display. This is amazing. The word craftsman is for people like this. chainsaw kickback is one of the most frightening things you can witness. Good thing the safety brake snapped in instantly. Without it, that chain speed could have turned a close call into a fatal disaster.
Side look. Left side.
When you cut a tree this size, there's no room for hesitation. One bad angle, one rush notch, and the whole thing comes crashing down wherever it wants. This time, gravity won the argument. Not every logging trip is smooth sailing, and this one proves it. Timber hauling with an MB Track 1100 and a Johnsard 1090 crane, a classic combo built for real work in the forest.
No way.
We pray that God will bring good out of this tragedy, and that before you know it, you are in your church building.
Here it comes.
Look at the tire! Look, no, oh my!
Keeping sightlines clear and reducing storm hazards in cities all comes down to smart vegetation management. The key is proper pruning and timely removal, simple steps that prevent big problems later. Step up your timber game with Prince portable chainsaws. These compact powerhouses are perfect for efficient, professional end capping and cross-cutting, whether you're working with round timber or bundled logs. Forget bulky gear. These agile saws deliver comfort, control, and convenience. Built with a tough, long-lasting design, Prince's entry-level models are made to work hard for years. Invest in real quality and get the job done right. Oops, oh man.
Oops. Oh man.
Unleash the beast with the Vermeer WC25XL, a heavy-duty wood chipper powered by a Cummins QSX15 Tier 4 final engine delivering a massive 600 horsepower. It devours logs up to 27 inches in diameter and spits out chips from 1/8 to 5/8 inch. Built for real work, this machine stays compact, mobile, and easy to maintain. At roughly 38,000 pounds, it's a rock-solid force on any job site. There's a reason professionals handle tree removal. One wrong cut can turn deadly fast. This is not a weekend DIY project, folks. When tons of timber start swaying like that, you're one bad bounce away from disaster. Balance, speed, and control. Lose any one of them, and the whole load can flip in a heartbeat.
Holy almost.
One of Cornella del Terri's most traditional festivals nearly turned into breaking news. The May tree cutting is usually quiet and unnoticed, but today it came dangerously close to becoming a headline. Oh, really impressive. So this is the work of a so-called expert? Looks more like a masterclass in how not to get the job done.
Well, that's just about as bad as it gets.
Some folks mentioned it feels like a shame to chip such solid trunk wood. Usually, you would expect those logs to go to a sawmill, but I guess sometimes it is just about clearing the property as fast as possible for the owner. Looks like the logging truck decided to take a nap in the woods. Big lose. Check out this ingenious way to move heavy timber across rough terrain. The custom Ultratech trailer hauls over 3,300 lb of logs with ease. Its swivel bogie keeps the load stable, letting one person clear and transport timber efficiently in tough conditions. Smart, durable, and impressively practical. That dipper box attachment drills through solid wood like butter. A 24-inch stump, gone in under 20 seconds. Raw power and precision in action. Looks like they learned the hard way that not all trees fall where you want them. Some trees have lived longer than we have. Maybe humans shouldn't be the ones cutting them down. Respect nature, respect time. Perfect, the car crossed the river safely. Oh my gosh, did you see that? This Timber Pro just obliterated that cedar. No chance at all. Pure power. Total beast mode. A true game changer. Taking down a giant sequoia is no small feat. Every cut, every move demands skill, precision, and respect for a true forest titan.